So some narcissists like to do things that will make you afraid. Like your life is in their hands, like it's like them dominating you and them having control over you. So me and my ex were in the Poconos, and he was a budhead and he didn't have any. And he knew a friend that lived out in the Poconos. Now, mind you, this was a blizzard. So we got into an argument, of course. And he was driving so fast. And let me listen, it was snowing hard. The roads were slippery. And if anybody knows, out in the Poconos mountains out there, the snow gets crazy. And so we're driving, he was driving fast, like cutting corners so fast the car was slipping. He had a 2012 Camaro. Let me tell you, my heart was beating so fast. And I was telling him, slow down, you are going to unalive us. Because it was that bad. He said nothing. He looked like Satan himself. Whatever that looks like. This man looked like a demon. He was just focused on driving crazy. And he knew I was afraid. And listen, my eyes started watering up. Like I was about to cry. I'm like, oh my God, like we're going to crash. So because he didn't have no bud in the system and he wanted to get some, he got like that. When he didn't smoke, he was just even more crazy. So he's driving fast. Like we almost crashed a few times while he's driving. I had to literally text my friend and tell her he was driving so fast. If anything happens to me, this is the car we're driving. This is where we are. And because I was afraid that, we would get into a car accident. We finally made it to his friend's place. Oh my gosh. And I was able to breathe. Mind you, I was praying the whole time where he was driving because he wouldn't even say anything. He was just driving crazy. And I was scared. So I was praying to God. We made it to the friend's house. He finally got his stuff. And he was acting like nothing ever happened. He was like, oh, I was just playing with you. You know we wasn't going to get in an accident. What? Like he wasn't just driving like a maniac. Yeah. So these narcissists would do things to make you afraid. And this was not the first time he did that. But this was the first time he did it when the weather was horrible like it was. So I think he was grandiose and somatic because he used his body because, he had a nice body and he always went to the gym. He had hazel eyes. He was a nice looking guy. And he used that. And a lot of women liked him. Also, he always cared about how he looked, his hair, his clothes, everything. But, yeah. They will use fear to control you. And I didn't text my family because they didn't know his ways. I was too embarrassed. But my friend, she knew. So that's why I text her. If anything happened to me, this is what's going on. So she could let everybody know. It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate and it's a damn shame. But that's how it was. And had I had boundaries and more love for myself, I would have never dealt with that.